episode of Legit Talk. I'm here with the crew. To my left is James.
Yep.
To my right is Gerald.
What up?
Behind the cam, my wife.
Hey.
And I'm D, and we here again for a good time, good conversation. I know it's been a couple of weeks, but well, to y'all it's not really a couple of weeks, but for us it's a couple of weeks. But we here, and obviously I'm wearing a shirt. You know what I'm saying? The hat right there. You know what I'm saying? We are in week 1 of the NFL. The NFL is back. You know what I'm saying? Can I get some noise? Ooh.
Go
Can I
Bills!
get something?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm kidding. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you know what I'm saying? The Rams won the title last year, so it's the opening night for them to win. For them to get their rings. We seen Odell. We seen the Pro Bowler left tackle. What's his left tackle name?
Andrew Whitworth.
Okay. And the Cowboys tried to give him this offseason too. He said nah. But anyways, we seen them get their titles and their you know, not their titles but their rings and everything, flaunting it, whatever. And they say let's just play the Bills. They said let's set up the Bills to play them first.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
right
They say
now.
well because we believe that we should be the champs anyway. But anyways, let's just give them a test week 1. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Challenge
We
accepted.
played Thursday night opener, and we won.
Yeah.
31-10. Was not convincingly, not in the beginning. The first 2 quarters was, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what that was.
A lot of turnovers.
A lot of turnovers, a lot of just head scratchers. You know what I'm saying? That we was able to turn it around. But let's talk about it. Oh yeah, I forgot about The Rock too. The Rock,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? We saw that. You know what I'm saying? Your entrance, that was fire though, bro.
Yeah.
It was. I ain't gonna front like it was. But what y'all think though? What y'all think about the game?
Man, all I can say is I am very, very, very impressed with the Bills' defensive line. The fact that you don't have to blitz, you can just use 4-man rush, that's scary. And it makes it easier for the defensive backs. You know, you don't have Trey White out there for the first 4 games. So
I believe that's what it is, yes.
So, as you see, man, I mean, Cooper Kupp is Cooper Kupp. Cooper Kupp gonna do his thing, but
Right.
as far as everyone else, man, they took him out, and Stafford had a hard time throwing the ball down the field unless it was Cooper Kupp.
Well, they said he was. This is the excuse, but I mean, it is what it is. They say in the offseason that he was injured. His elbow was injured, so it was a throwing arm, so he was little, you know, bumped and claimed. But I'm saying he's a champion.
so-
I'm just saying he's played through injuries before. So
Maybe
he's
so, but you know, I feel like Buffalo was more prepared. They just outmuscled them. They dominated that line, and
I like that.
man, Von Miller, that's my boy.
That boy look young
That's
again,
my boy,
man.
man. That's what I was looking like, man. He looking like 2015 Von, man.
Right,
like
right.
looking like that
Definitely
Super Bowl Von for my boys, man. So, man, if he play like that, man, it's gonna be scary for the league.
Right.
It's gonna be real scary, and it's gonna be good things for Buffalo if they continue to play like that. No, it's just week 1, but knock on wood, no injuries.
Yeah, definitely.
Just
Just
make it through the year with no injuries. They can stay healthy, man. With the defense like that, man, they could win the championship for sure.
Definitely. You know, players in the first week, you know what I'm saying, are rusty or fresh. It depends on how you take care of your body in the off season or how good you are. But you know, it definitely showed. You know what I'm saying, like my man James Cook, I still believe in him. I mean, you know, he's a rookie. He's first carry, whatever the case
A
may
lot
be.
of rookies go through that, man. Don't worry. Every rookie on fumbled their first carry or maybe second, third carry in their career in their lifetime. It happens to the best of them. So
I was
be
tight.
all right.
I was tight though. I ain't gonna front, but I mean,
Yeah.
I respect it though. I respect it though.
Yeah, you know,
I was tight
it
though.
happens to the best of them. He'll be all right.
Right. So James, what you from that first game? What your take from it?
That first half was, a little shaky. Was thinking maybe that, those back-to-back seasons of almost making it, but just coming up short was caught up to them. But they turned it around that second half.
They did.
So, they're looking great.
Okay. You know, Josh Allen, it was a 297, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. I mean, like I said, the first pick wasn't really. I don't blame the first pick on him. I mean, I think that was what, to McKenzie.
Yeah.
He got to hold on to that. You got to hold on to that.
Yeah.
But you know, the like I said, like he just said, like we keep saying, they came back in the second half and able to win the game. It was scary because Josh Allen said it too in the halftime that he feels good that for them to only have 3 turnovers and still be tied in the half. You know what I'm saying? Which does make sense because you know what I'm saying you turn the ball over 3 times like that. You know,
We expect the team to capitalize.
especially the champs, right?
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying. But yeah, see, yeah, they don't got Odell. Yeah, they
It's
don't
a
have
different look.
you know Vine. Yeah,
They got they lost Vaughn. They didn't have Van Jefferson. He was out. And they have a new wide receiver in Allen Robinson. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna work out some things on that offense.
right.
And hopefully get it right. But I feel like it was rust on them. It was very rusty for the Rams. I don't feel like him, Stafford, and Robinson have a real connection yet because he's fairly new. So
Him and
feel
Coop
like
does.
him and Coop got the connection.
Coop,
He
Coop
knows
that boy.
well.
He that boy. You gotta give him respect.
Cooper know how to get open.
Yes.
And that's the thing. He's excellent route runner. He knows how to get to the spot and get open.
Right.
But far as Josh, he played a hell of a game. The only thing that I'm just concerned with is, I've said this before, is him trying to be that running back.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Protect yourself. You gotta be smarter. I don't want him to get hurt. That's the one thing I'm afraid of, is he's doing this running, trying to run people over, and some, like I said, knock on wood, we don't want him to get hurt.
We got 3 running backs, man. We gotta use the running backs.
Gotta use the running backs.
Definitely use the running backs that we got.
Understand, if you need to run, man, run the ball, make your play, but be smart. Protect your body. Don't try to be no running back and try to run people over and all that. But that stiff arm was crazy.
Yep.
It was nasty.
It was nice. It was
Looking like King Henry out there, man. But like I said, man, QB, man, you got a target on your back. People are favoring you to win MVP. They're favoring this team to win a Super Bowl this year. So you know teams are targeting him. So I just want him to be healthy this year and not hurt himself.
You guys probably might know this more than me, but is Odell coming to the Bills? Because my coworker brought that up to me the other day. He's like, oh yeah, he was thinking of
they don't need him.
coming after the game or something.
Yeah, he had tweeted something like damn Bills or damn some shit like that. Honestly, some people would say yeah, it would help us because it gives us an extra weapon, but at the same time, do we need him? Is the question. And also, I believe that he's gonna go back to the Rams. Honestly, I feel like they need him. Obviously, that's the best fit for him right now. And him coming from an injury and him already having chemistry with Matthew and everything. So
he might right to bring him back.
Yeah, it wouldn't make sense for him to go to the Giants. I heard that too. I heard like he should go to the Giants. Like no, stay where you at, bro. Like stay where you at.
Please don't go back there. We know how that ended.
Right,
don't go there.
Well, we play them. We play the Titans next week, so that should be another challenge.
Another primetime game.
Another primetime game. I don't know if it's a primetime game. It might.
I thought it was Monday night.
Monday? Let's see.
I believe so.
Let me see. Yeah, Monday nighter.
Yeah, it's Monday night.
Yeah. But we got some good games this week though.
Oh yeah, my boys.
Back to week 1.
My boys play Monday night.
Your boys who the
The Broncos, man. We open up against Russ' former team, man.
Right.
Open up against former team Seahawks. They've gone to Seattle actually, so there's gonna be I'm not gonna push them over, because that's their home. But we'll see, man. Geno Smith is their starting quarterback, so I hope he don't turn into like a Tom Brady or something and just dart us up. But but no, man. He was this like his second or third year there?
No, I don't think he's been there for 2 years. I think he's been there for longer than 2 years.
3, maybe? Because he was behind Russ.
Yeah, he was behind. He was just sitting there. But that's what I'm saying. I feel like they for him to still be there and
be
not starting, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's doing something right.
Yeah.
Or Drew Lock just.
Yeah.
But yeah, we open up against them, so we'll see.
Who you think gonna show out? Who gonna be a player of the game that game?
I'm saying Javante.
Okay. Cause I don't know who they DTs is. I don't know who Seattle's front look like.
I'm not too sure.
Yeah. So yeah.
But
We gonna see though.
I'm gonna see.
Yeah.
I can see if the running game can get going. But then again, it is rest from routine,
Right.
and it's in Seattle.
Yep.
I might expect Russ to come out firing. Maybe throw like 4 TDs or something crazy.
He might go.
I don't know.
Like
He
Russ
might go crazy.
Yeah,
He
I
might,
feel like
man. You know.
I feel like.
And he came out. I'm not sure if you've seen that news. He came out and said that Seattle tried to trade him numerous of times.
I don't know if that was ever public though. I mean, I feel like
It
ESPN
popped up.
put it up there a couple times.
Yeah,
I feel
it
like,
popped up in my news feed like maybe a day ago, 2 days ago.
Yeah, I would feel some type of way. Yeah, of course.
So I feel like he's out for blood, man. I feel
Yeah.
like he might go out there and try to just
Yeah.
really kill him.
Yeah.
Just through the air, bro.
But
We'll see, man. We'll see. Go out there and play the game. So we'll see what happens.
right, we got some good ones. We got well, people talk about the Saints and the Falcons, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, the thing is, because of 1 and 2, you got Jameis and you got Mariota. 1 and 2 in their draft together. They were drafted in the same year.
Mhm.
So, and obviously the rivalry. So that should be something to look at. You got Steelers, the Bengals. That's a rivalry matchup.
Mitch starting.
Yes, he's starting. We're gonna see how that go. I don't know how many games he's gonna start though. He probably gonna start until the rookie get in. But we'll see. Yep.
If he plays well enough, then we might not see Kenny Pickett until maybe next season.
Yeah.
But we'll see what Mitch can do.
Then we got the Browns and the Panthers. So
Baker seeing his old team.
Yep.
Ooh, we got a lot going on, man. This is a good week
Then
one.
they got the Pats and Dolphins.
Okay.
What else do I see?
Another division,
Chiefs and
Packers and Vikings. That's another.
Oh yeah.
That's
Aaron
gonna be
Rodgers
another one.
going back to Minnesota.
Mhm.
Vikings.
Chiefs, Cardinals is gonna be another good one.
High score maybe.
Bucks, Cowboys, Sunday night.
Tom Brady going to Dallas. Yeah.
Man, Tom
So
Brady
this week-
tired.
This week
Come
one's
back.
gonna be a good one. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Retired and come
Something
back.
else. Something else, man.
Retired and I'm not. But nah, week one should be good. So next time you hear us, we're gonna talk about it. So tune in to that Sunday, Sunday and Monday.
Indeed.
So let's move to some serious conversation,
Boy.
nasty conversation, what the F conversation. Tiffany Haddish and Aries Spears. Okay. Now, what some comedians do, and some people do to, show their talents or whatever, sometimes they make their own video of their talents or whatever. So they're a comedian / actors. So they made a skit to, I guess, their explanation, I guess, to try to show you how to prevent
Leaving your kids with.
leaving your kids with, leaving your child alone with pedophiles. So what they did was act out as that. So Tiffany Haddish was the parent, and Aries Spears was the pedophile. So
I guess he was the uncle or something.
the uncle, the uncle. So she's
Right.
like dropping her nephew off to the uncle while she go run errands or whatever the case may be. Now this was made like a few years ago, so it wasn't. This is not recently or nothing like that. So this is like
2000, what, like 13?
13, 12 around that area,
12?
Yeah.
and it was for what, Matt TV?
Can't-
No. Funny or
for
Die.
his
Funny. What is it?
Funny or Die. Or I thought it was on his YouTube channel or something.
They said it
And
wasn't, but
then-
he took it down.
Yeah, and he took it down, and it ended up being on Funny or Die, and then
Yeah.
they ended up taking it down as
Yeah.
well.
Oh yeah, once a video get out there, or anything on the internet get out there, it's out there. It's
Right.
Mhm.
Now, a few weeks ago, before this video came out, Aries Spears, if whoever knows Aries Spears, know what I'm talking about. Aries Spears said something about Lizzo, because she was asked a question on the interview about Lizzo's performance and the type of artist she was, and he pretty much didn't answer that at all and just went straight at how she looks or whatever. Body shamed her. And things like that. And obviously, there's a group out there who don't agree with that in Hollywood and reporters and things like that. And we feel like this is retaliation from that. So, with all that being said, and I think we all seen the video, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So each one of y'all kind of ask y'all what y'all think about that. What y'all thoughts on that? I want to start.
At first,
Go ahead. No, go ahead. You got it.
at first you have no words. You be like, is this really? Did they really do this? Like, why? Like, what thought process like would make you want to involve a child in something so like nasty like that? Like, a lot of jokes should have some, like, there should be boundaries. Like, kids should be off limits in joke, like using them for jokes, anything like that, especially like these type of jokes.
Yeah.
So I was like, I couldn't believe it, like watching the video. Like, I'm like, ugh, like the way that, you know, they have this kid just sitting there doing all this stuff, and then having Aries Spears just being like so perverted.
Yeah.
It's just, ugh.
By the way, the kids are suing him. The mother was trying to sue him, and I guess the kids got moved to the daughter being in charge of it, of suing him, and they're trying to sue them for money. But I don't understand why. My question is why not? Why is it not criminal? I think it's the reason why it's not criminal. But it's like that's why some people are not taking, I guess, the kids, not kids seriously, but they're saying like, why are you just asking for money type stuff? You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I don't know. That all of that gets messy, and I ain't, I'm on the sideline. I don't know. But they're suing Aries Spears and Tiffany. This is why it's blowing up now too. Another reason why. So go ahead, Jen.
Oh yeah, no, I was gonna say it was super cringy. Nothing funny about it. I just thought it was real sick. Like towards the end of these skits, because it was like a set or whatever, right? Like 2 or 3 different ones. But at the end, they flipped it so that the kid was sexualizing the uncle. I thought that was like super disgusting.
Exactly.
Yeah. And they had him in his underwear the whole time. I'm like, oh.
Like, yeah.
Right.
Wasn't nothing.
Then a scene in a bathtub. I'm like,
yeah, bro.
Really,
yeah,
bro? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unacceptable. It's just it wasn't funny. It didn't. The point of whatever he was doing didn't get across. And then at the end of it, it said a message like, "Don't leave your kids alone," or whatever. And it's like,
and watch who you leave.
Watch who you leave. Yeah. So it's like, I don't know what I got from that. You know what I'm saying? And even though, like, I know back then, in Living Color, and not even saying in Living Color, but just like a lot of things was, you could do a lot of more things in the 90s than you could now. You know what I'm saying? Because of all the stuff and everything. But not stuff, but all the things that you can and cannot do. But even to that point, they never, not saying them, I don't even want to say them because I'm saying for example, but nobody ever did nothing at all. If anything, he was an adult acting like a kid. You know what I'm saying? It was never an actual kid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
and even if they did make episodes that tackled this sort of situation, they did it in a tasteful way. That wasn't.
I don't know. It just, I don't know. What do y'all think is gonna happen? What do you think will happen to their careers? Like, what do you think can they come back from this?
I think their career is over.
Yeah. You think it's a wrap?
I think it's a wrap. I don't think you're gonna see Tiffany Haddish in no big roles like that anymore. As far as her Hollywood life, I think it's a wrap because that shit is disgusting in all ways.
Right. And why do they think that? You probably expect it from Aries Spears because he did some other wild stuff before. But no one expected Tiffany Haddish. Like, I think that one was the one that caught a lot of people off guard. Like, why would she even do something or participate in anything like this?
And she was the aunt or the god aunt or whatever to the mother. You know what I'm saying? So
like she knew the kids.
Yeah, so
she put them in this situation.
You know what I'm saying? That's really why her name is in this. I mean, a lot of people that's cool with Tiffany and whatever, they're trying to, they have her back, whatever. I guess what they should. I mean, Aries is really blackballed, and he has a lot of enemies. I listen to Corey Holcomb, so I already know how to be friends with him. So I already know how that goes. So and so I don't know, man. It's just horrible. I just don't understand. Like I said, nobody should go to jail. It's just a head scratcher to me that is proof, I guess. But at the same time, I don't know. It gets messy. I don't know. But I just pray for the kids. Well, they're not kids no more. They're grown now. They're teenagers, and one of them's grown. So just pray for them because that's nothing to joke around with. James, you had a question.
Yeah, because I was reading through the transcripts about it because the kids spoke on it, and they were like, they were telling these kids like, they were filming these skits as like an audition for them to get into like Nickelodeon type shit, right? So I was just like, like why does fame make people lose their common sense? Like, yeah, pedophiles are gross people, but the parents too, man. Like they just let, like you're just gonna let your kid like get into these things. I just don't understand.
Simple.
With the potential of fame being there, I don't know why you would purposely, endanger your child like that.
Simple. Because the money is the root of all evil.
Yeah.
Money will make people do crazy things.
I mean,
Really, really would. People would do anything for money.
Especially if they were struggling at that time, and here's someone willing to give you like $10,000,
yeah, y'all supposed to be like
$20,000.
sisters too, right? So like, yo,
Yeah.
just let me just take the kid. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna put him in this, and then I guess the mother was asking Aries for the, let me see what my kids did or whatever. Let me see, because the kids didn't say nothing when they were kids. They just now saying something. So it's like, or supposedly, or not at that moment. Maybe they did. I don't know.
I heard the mother was trying to go after Tiffany for years.
Oh, so yeah.
From
So
what I've heard.
okay. So
And he
yeah,
was telling
so
the mom that
like,
the videos
wow.
were deleted a long time
deleted
ago.
or
Yeah.
I heard that Aries had replied on to the mother saying that the kid was so like he didn't act like how he was supposed to act in the scenes in the movies. I mean, in the little skits that it ruined something and he couldn't show it. It was just so much bullshit of why he couldn't show it. And obviously you see why. That's why for me, like if that was my kid, obviously if it was your kid, if it was somebody that you loved or whatever the case may be, you want something worse than jail. But that's why I'm saying why isn't that on the table? Because it's like, bro, if you just change my son's whole perspective on life because you want to make $1, like you should be touched. But I'm just saying I'm not wishing nobody should be dead or nothing, but just touch like a beat up, not a death. But I'm just saying.
Some type of justice.
I'm just keeping it 100. I'm sorry. But that's bullshit. But again, I pray for the people that are victims in that. And justice, man, needs to be served in that situation. Anybody got anything else to say on that? Anything else? Alright.
I never thought Tiffany Haddish was funny to begin with, but after this, I'm definitely not gonna anything she does.
Right.
I've always said that.
Yeah.
She is not funny at all.
Aries
I've
fell
never
off,
laughed.
man.
And Aries definitely fell
Yeah,
off.
he
He was
definitely
funny
fell off.
back in his time when he was. But now it's just like,
Definitely. We had to chill out. We seen a dope anime movie. People, anime fans, if y'all already know, I'm about to say Dragon Ball Superhero. Anybody seen that? Anybody know what I'm talking about?
yeah.
I'm gonna just start off saying it was an excellent movie.
Agree.
I'm gonna say I was definitely surprised. I mean, in every Dragon Ball movie, Dragon Ball Z movie, Dragon Ball period movie, you want to see Goku. You know what I'm saying? You think that
I've seen a little bit of him. That.
you said but you think that like that's all you saw of him,
Right.
and then like the movie was still great.
Right.
Like you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like that's the whole thing, and I felt like that helped. I think the creators of Dragon Ball Z to think that okay, maybe I can move the story a little bit. Don't always gotta be Goku and Vegeta. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that you know what I'm saying? That's what surprises me. So that's what I like. I mean, I feel like the movie was dope. Gohan, my bad. Bam, you don't like it? Bam don't like it?
Damn, Bam don't
Yeah.
like it.
Gohan showed the true form again. Cell came back. Oh, well, I don't care. Shit, y'all should watch
Yeah,
it.
it's
You
already
should see it
been
by
out,
now.
so yeah, it's
Cell's
Cell
different
Max.
form. Cell Max came out. This the storyline was dope. It matched what was going on. It gave a lot of depth, and like at the end of the movie, it's a lot that's left off of it. So it's like something that can grow from that. A whole different saga. Shit. The dope experience we had. We went to North Park. North Park Theater. So it's always a lot of anime love there. Costumes, set, everything was dope. Dope vibe. Everything was dope. You might want to.
Yeah. I enjoyed it a lot. They all I gotta say is they did Gohan and Piccolo justice in this movie,
Yeah.
especially Piccolo.
Yes.
Finally gave him a great form, and yeah, they got him beast. Got him beast finally. But overall, man, it was a great movie. I loved it. Do I think it's better than Broly? It's tough.
Hold on, don't rank again. Don't rank again.
I don't know.
Give me advice.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
What'd you think about it, James?
It was great. Gohan definitely got justice in this one.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. I like the new form. You know,
The red eyes.
Yeah, the crazy hair, that special beam cannon he
Mhm.
did at the end. That shit was
That
good.
was surprising.
Yeah.
That was surprising.
That was
I
surprising
did not
as
see that
hell,
coming.
man.
I didn't.
Definitely didn't see that coming.
No.
I thought he was gonna hit a Kamehameha, but I'm like, special beam? I'm like, oh
Damn.
shit.
Felt a little gypped though that we couldn't get the team go tanks like the actual.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got the fat one.
Yeah.
But that was kind of funny too.
That was funny.
Give us a little, something. I guess they needed Go Tanks to be like a laughter type thing. You know what I'm saying? Because like everything was serious.
Right.
But yeah, I would love to have seen what they looked like at that point. But it gives you like maybe next movie or later on they'll show you.
Probably the
Man,
show.
what was 17 at? That's what I was wondering. 17.
Yeah.
They didn't even have my boy Mr. Popo. He was nowhere to be found.
Nah, they didn't. They did.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. That's a good
I don't
question. I wanted to see what Cell Max's full potential would have been.
Would have been.
That would've
Right.
Yeah, that would have been.
That would have definitely would have been interested to see that.
Would you care to see that android that got introduced come back, like be a part of the team eventually?
You probably will.
I don't know. I just feel like that's what they do though. Like after so long that the evil villains become like your partners and your friends and stuff like that. Because you got that's still Jiro. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bloodline and like you need to still go back and be jealous or try to avenge the second one and make it more stronger or something. I don't know. Just have a storyline to where because I like that arc though. That's the thing.
Yeah,
I like the
arc.
history of it and all the android songs and stuff. That's fire.
That joint was dope.
What am I gonna say?
We getting close to that. I'm showing my girl Dragon Ball Z.
Word.
We on the Frieza. So I go right now.
Word.
Where they gonna name it.
Oh, you on old school?
We
Okay.
on old school. Yeah.
Word.
all the way back.
Yeah, I can watch that anytime.
Yeah.
Watch that shit. As far as what else I want to say? Oh yeah, Gohan's new form.
Yeah.
What y'all think about that?
That joint dope.
I mean, I like the look. Tori, he's a funny man. He made his hairstyle the same as it was in DBZ, like how big, long it was, and like looked like bigger than his body and shit like that. All of that just is sweet because it brings you back to like
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Time.
Yes. So all of that was fire. So you want to do the ranking, James, or where you put Super at? Is what you're saying?
Yeah. Because they've had 4 of them out now. Battle of the Gods, Resurrection F, Broly, and now this one, Superhero.
Yeah, Broly was like great.
I think Broly's one for me for sure.
Okay.
Because I'll just watch that.
Yeah.
shit.
Superhero would be
I watched
2.
Yeah.
Resurrection F3, and then Battle of the Gods 4. Probably.
That'll probably be my rank as well.
I'll go Broly 1. You don't like Battle of the Gods?
No, that was the least memorable one for me.
But that moment,
That was still good though.
I mean, because I guess, see, the thing is at this point we're always looking for the next form. So we're like, okay, this is the next form. But nobody ever touched this form, and this has always been like, they try to make this nothing matches the Super Saiyan form for the first time. Nothing matches that.
Right.
But I'm just saying they try to make it like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They dropped the ball on that a little bit. What didn't you like about Frieza, Resurrection of Frieza? What didn't you like about that? Why is that third? Because it's like, what I thought was cheese is that I feel like Frieza should have won that. At least beat Goku on that point. And then let Vegeta finish that. Because, like, I feel like that was weak with the bear, well not bears, but with the angel. What's the angel name? Whis.
To rewind.
Yeah, to rewind everything back.
Yeah.
That was
Goku fought because
cheese.
Whis told him.
And that was what I didn't like. That right there kind of just was like, really?
Right, because Vegeta's about to get his W,
Yeah,
man.
he's about to get his W. Yeah.
Damn. Okay, so then why does Super is second? Why is that second behind Broly? The fights?
Yeah, the fight scenes don't compare to Broly.
That fight scene, bro, that's
That is
just
fire.
top tier. That shit was
That
great.
Vegeta J.
Oh
Oh,
my
the
god.
Let me
Then
get
the
it. Get it,
camera
get it.
views and
Oh my God.
him and Frieza fight. Not Frieza, but that Vegeta was an amazing fighting scene.
Yeah, it was.
Everything about that was
It was.
just fire,
It was.
man. Vegeta, the way he was going in was just dope. And then Broly was just getting better as he fight.
Right.
And he just quick as hell too.
Yeah.
And it's just like, yo. I don't know,
No,
the
y'all
shit
got
was
it. Y'all got
great.
it.
Y'all
man.
got it.
I think that list is solid.
That shit was dope, man. My girl even liked it. I don't show my girl, and she was like, "Oh, I actually liked it. Pretty
Yeah,
good."
when you wanted to do this topic, I thought you was talking about as a whole, like Dragon Ball Z period.
Oh, like all the movies?
Yeah, but I mean Super still though. I mean that's still a good. Like
Mhm.
I didn't realize
That's
they
good
do
stuff.
got 4 movies. So yeah,
Yeah.
damn,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
All right. Well, yeah. So it'd be Broly. It'd be Broly, Super Hero, Resurrection of Frieza, and Battle of Gods. So that's our top 4. All right. Cool. Babe, you want to talk about Kanye or no?
Well, I can touch on it a little bit
All right. What's up? What happened?
since we haven't potted since that happened.
Your boy Kanye.
But
Oh, man.
yeah, back in August he released the clothing line, and instead of it being like on hangers and racks and stuff, he had them in like trash bags, and that's what he wanted. He got upset with One Gap because they tried to put it on hangers, but he
So like trash bags in the store.
yeah, like big construction type bags, but they're like trash bags.
It's crazy.
But they're
so
just
like if when I
bigger.
go in the store to try to get some clothes, I go in a trash bag.
Yeah, you gotta dig through the trash bag.
Okay, so the trash bag is, so I said, like, as if it's this shirt, but like multiple sizes in a trash bag. I just gotta look and see what my size is.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And he didn't want the employees to help anyone find it. So if you wanted a shirt, you gotta dig through the trash bag. His idea was so that people could get an idea of how it feels to be homeless. And his clothing line, homeless people are his muse.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
why he's been following this type of trend.
But his
So-
clothes ain't cheap, so you digging in that joint for like $100 shirts with holes in them.
100.
What they got more?
300.
200, 300.
Yeah, more than that.
300.
Yeah.
I guess. Is it working? Is people really doing it? I guess, right?
I guess, but he had gotten a lot of backlash over that,
I'm sure he did.
but his thing is like, I'm an innovator,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I'm being creative,
Listen, if it's legal and it's his shit,
You can do
like,
that.
he could do it. Like, who are we? I guess, huh?
But do y'all feel like celebrities or like fashion designers are doing too much when it comes to creating these things? Like, is it like a slap in the face for like the lower class people? Because he's making a profit off of the homeless style. I think Balenciaga, I want to say it was Balenciaga, but I'll look it up and correct me if I'm wrong, but they had like the bottle shoes. Did y'all see those?
Yeah.
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 It's like sandals,
Yeah.
and like probably kids in Africa or something. They make shoes out of like a strapping and a bottle.
Like literally a bottle, like a water bottle, like one of these.
Yeah, like a water bottle flattened,
Flat.
and they made their own shoes out of it. So Balenciaga took that and made some sandals that look like that, and Justin Bieber wore them. So yeah, people are buying this type of stuff, and it's like profiting off of the lower class. So how do y'all feel about that? Like, do y'all feel like it's okay that's they're taking an idea and just running with it?
You know what? It happens all the time. That happens all the time. People always take from somebody else and make it.
Yeah.
True.
That's pretty normal. That's pretty common nowadays. Even in music, people take people's songs,
Yeah.
but they don't.
War
shoot.
situations make money out of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
So that's pretty normal to me. So I'm actually not surprised. What do you think about that?
them shoes ain't like not uncomfortable, right? They should be uncomfortable. I mean, they got a bottle at the.
They
at the
probably
bottom of
got a
your foot. What the
special
hell are you-
design.
I don't think it's a real bottle Balenciaga uses.
Yeah. They just
No,
probably-
but how do they make a? What is the material of the bottle?
Probably like a rubber.
Bro, that's all right. Whatever.
Yeah.
All right, whatever. I'm just trying to make sense out of it all.
But it's just wild. When I seen those, I'm like, that's wild.
All right, well, y'all just check your local, not your local stores.
Your local
What would you
stores.
find? What would you find easy clothes?
The Gap.
Oh, so your local local Gap stores, go in your trash bags and find.
Go in your trash bags.
Go in your trash bag and find your shirt. I mean, don't nobody shop like that unless you in big cities, because everybody order clothes.
Everybody got shopping online now.
Yeah, everybody order stuff. Nobody, yeah.
Ain't nobody at the Gaps over here, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Right.
Go
Like,
out,
who
don't
says
worry.
I'm going to the Gap?
Yeah,
Like,
I don't know. All right,
Mm.
Steph, hit us with some questions.
Oh, questions. Question. What's the pettiest reason you won't date somebody?
Alright.
Can't
So
wait.
I got a story. So this was a while back. This is probably like say about 5 years ago, maybe 4 years ago. So I had a little date.
Okay.
I took this girl out. We went to the water and everything. Ice cream. We was walking, was talking, whatever. So mid conversation, we was talking about music or whatever, and we was talking about I want to say G Herbo and J Cole, and she was like, I don't like J Cole, but I like G Herbo, and I looked at her like, what? So mid conversation, I'm like, something came up. I gotta go.
You ended it right there.
So yeah, I gotta make a move or whatever. Like, so I gonna drop you off, but I pretty much never really talked to her after that.
Maybe she's from Chicago. She could have been like.
That kind of just, kind of like, nah.
funny.
You're not about to disrespect J. Cole like
That's
that.
petty.
Yeah, I know that.
You're not about to disrespect J. Cole
Hold on, this
like
is your
that.
petty question or this is your.
Yeah, what's the pettiest
Okay,
reason?
okay,
Yeah.
petty. Okay.
Nah, you diss J. Cole.
She could have been from Chicago.
Yeah, you don't have to.
That's funny.
He's gone. You good? Date you with the. Nah, I'm just
Oh, I'm so bad at you.
Date you with
You got one or you want me to go?
You could go.
Okay. Pettiest reason. Let's see. I think. I don't like yelling. But I yell, so I can't really do that. Let me think, cause I'm trying not to. Dang. Let me think. Hey, Jay, you got one?
I'll go.
Yeah,
So,
go.
alright.
All right.
I think for me, the voice octave, if it's a little too low for me, I can't do it.
Talk too low.
Yeah, because it doesn't.
Sounds
You know, like,
kinda
if you look
raspy
good,
and
then-
deep.
Yeah, you got a deep voice. Yeah, I can't. Well, what about you, Steph? While these?
Please, yeah. Oh, I know. That's
Oh,
not
you
petty,
could
though.
go.
That's not petty. Go, you go.
No, you go.
But that's not petty though. That's the actual reason. Let me think. Damn. I need to.
But that could be your petty.
But it's not petty though.
Yeah.
But mine's if you're not thoughtful, like if you're not like considerate type shit, like if I don't know, like just obvious shit. Like if like for my game, for example, if you use my shit and you don't charge my controller up, so that when I go to it, it's dead type shit. Not saying you personally. This is what Layla do sometimes, not all the time. But I'm just saying though. That,
But if that happened on our first date, you would have been like, "Oh, you're
he
done."
He put it the first date shit. So I'm just saying in
Well,
general.
that would be like the pettiest reason you wouldn't date somebody.
Okay, yeah, because my controller is just a controller, but it's not really just a controller.
It's your life.
Not my life, but it's more of you know. But it's my shit because it's my shit.
It's my shit.
You know what I'm saying? It's the principle.
Yeah.
It's the principle of it. I mean, you may not think it's a big deal, but it's the principle. It's like if somebody had, okay, for prime example, if Layla was really into like the laptop computers and shit, and her mouse died, but she wanted to use your computer mouse, but let's say your shit was chargeable, your shit had to be charged like how my controller is, and she used the shit up, and then when you had to work, your shit was dead, and you had to recharge it and shit. You would have been mad, right? But I'd be like, it's just a mouse.
Annoying,
But
yeah.
I'd be like, it's just a mouse though.
It's just a mouse.
It's just a mouse though. It's not the point. It's the principle, right? So it's just okay. So
It's just a mouse.
your turn.
I guess. Well, this one time I didn't date a guy because like we went
This is
on
before
like
me. Way before.
yeah, this is before you. So we it was like our first time, seeing each other, and then we went. I forgot where we went, but yeah, when he showed up, he had like a do-rag on, just like on top of his head, like just sitting there flowing in the wind, and then his socks was like all the way up to his knees with the sandals. I'm like, no, I can't. So I mean, I went through that little date or whatever, and then I'm like, yeah,
But if
friend
he
zone.
if he rolled the socks down, would it work?
No.
That would have been worse.
Yeah.
They had a whole ring around like Sonic or some shit.
Let the long ass socks roll down.
I did that one time. That is not cool. So,
Yeah, that's nasty.
Yeah, I was a kid.
That
though.
just look crazy.
Shit, I
Yeah.
was a kid.
That just look crazy.
You do random shit like that.
Yeah, kids, you try shit.
Yeah, it was just weird.
Just
I'm
doing
like,
stupid
I
shit.
What
can't.
color was the do-rag?
Huh?
What color was the rag?
Please don't say purple.
No, it was black.
I
I
was about to say.
Yeah, it was
She
black.
with the gold.
right.
Girl, hit the purple one.
Oh my god, no matter what color it was, it just like tie it up. Why you got it just on your head?
That's
like
funny.
I don't get it. And it was the one with like the tails and everything
No, that
too.
shit
Like
was
the
it was
long
Windy Day.
one.
Windy Day, bro. That shit was-
Yeah. Oh,
What, bro? Come on. He was on 10, level 10 when you did.
oh,
Level 10.
He said, I'm about to come out here looking fine.
That's a
no.
fact.
Oh,
But
Look
it's
at the whip going.
That's funny.
Look at my dude.
no. Ew.
Hit us with another question.
Oh, shit.
Okay. Next question is, what is the most common red flag at the beginning of a relationship that people tend to ignore?
Violence.
That's a good one.
That is a good one.
Yes.
I like that one. But yeah, not right now.
People tend to be in relationships with abusive people and stay.
Right. True that.
That is a fact, yeah.
But
So
it
that's definitely a red flag. Like, people probably see the anger in them and see them do some violent shit. Probably not towards them,
yeah.
but that should be a sign of, okay, this.
Right.
Personally,
Eventually gonna come to you.
Yeah.
Right.
And I think people really do ignore that, and they need to really look at that more.
People get tricked on, he loved me, or she loved me, or that,
Yeah.
or
Oh, they'll
they
show you the
paid,
signs.
or they yeah, but it's like reasons of why like they might ignore them. You know what I'm saying? But you're right.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right.
That's the reason why
a
they
good one.
ignore it,
That's
because-
a good one.
The reason why they ignore it is because it's not towards them,
Yeah,
and they'll probably think, oh, he's not a person that would hurt somebody
yeah,
because he shows his anger towards these type of things. But until you make until you make that person mad, then you might see that, and then it's like, now I'm stuck in this relationship, and it's like, I don't want to leave, and should I go? And
Right,
it turns
right.
into that, like,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's a good one. I'm gonna say what I said before. Not being
Being
considerate.
inconsiderate.
Not being considerate at all. Just expecting you to do things and expecting you to sometimes. That was James and Bam, relax. But no, just being considerate. Like I said, just just try to make you do things more than what you're supposed to, or demanding more. Like maybe he's demanding more from her, she's demanding more from him when it's not equal. Just making because you know, but you don't have to necessarily be in a relationship, but even a friendship, you know, yeah, it's still a relationship. But I mean, you know what I'm saying? You don't got to be
Yeah, of course.
sexually involved to make a person, you know, feel valuable. You know what I'm saying? Or
Yeah.
respect the person or have that relationship respect. So that's what I say.
Mhm.
What you got?
I'm gonna say manipulation.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's
Kind
another
of
good
red
one.
flag.
That's
Yeah.
another good one. We hitting them home runs today, boy. Today, man. That's after party.
Yeah. Fortunately, with that one, you don't realize it until it's too late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why it's good to have friends or family or, you know, somebody that can see it from a different perspective. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? Sometimes that's tough too because you don't want to make it seem like you're a hater type shit or
Yeah,
like you
that's
overseeing some shit. But it's tough. It's tricky. That's why you got to be there for your people.
Sometimes it's better to listen to people that've been through
That, especially.
that type of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
for
Some people just know
Yeah.
that something ain't right, and
Right.
they'll just tell you right off the bat. You should just listen, basically.
Take that advice because there be people out here that listen to people who are nowhere near their relationship, nowhere near their.
Listen to your elders.
Yeah, or that. But there be people
Right.
that be as far left that
Yeah,
have no
far left,
experience.
yeah. Having them all.
They got all the answers.
How you know all of this shit? How do you know that?
For real, like people been through some shit, and they can tell you just firsthand, like red flags or signs of shit. So it's better off just listen to people that actually been through
Right. Okay. Well, that was some good pod right there. But before we wrap up, I just want to talk about some shows real quick that I want people to just check it out. I know people hate on it, but I want people to check it out. I just want to support the She-Hulk joint real quick. The
Joint
She-Hulk
nice.
show is nice. It's dope. People hate.
it. Did you get around to Miss Marvel?
No, but that's next.
You gotta
So
watch
just relax.
that too.
Everybody relax. I know. I know.
It's bad.
Ah,
It's bad.
and I need to watch that. I need to watch
Yeah.
that. But stop hating on the Meg episode.
Come on, man.
If
Let
y'all
them have fun. If you hating on twerking, get a life.
exactly.
Like, come on, man. Like, come on. Let the girls have their enjoyment.
And if
man.
you
That's
hate
their
the
thing.
TV She-Hulk, you gonna hate the comic book She-Hulk. So I'm telling you right
Yo.
now, in the history of She-Hulk. So y'all gotta recognize the where she come from and what the situation is. Listen, everything is different. From every show that comes out that came out is different. That's what I like about it. Everything is not serious. Everything is not this. Everything is different. This is a sitcom. This is like a Wanda, but different. You know what I'm saying? Even Wanda was somewhat of a sitcom, but it's a different type of sitcom. It's not the same. You understand what I'm saying? So I focus on all of that. Stop hating. What shows y'all watching though?
On the Netflix end, I watched that Tekken Bloodline anime. That's pretty dope. It's only 6 episodes. It's real short, but it's nice.
Me and my girl. Oh yeah. Me and my
And,
girl. Oh my bad.
Cobra Kai season 5 dropped.
Cobra Kai.
I started watching that last night actually.
I heard about that. I heard about that.
Have you watched it at all?
No, I heard about it. I heard good things about it though.
I keep hearing good things too, but I just haven't got around to it.
Okay.
But what else? I'm gonna say American Horror Story.
They got some new shit, or is it?
It's like some new episodes that dropped.
Okay.
I think it's on Hulu. So me and my girl been watching that lately. We've been watching some episodes. It's some crazy ones. some wild ones.
See, fall turned up.
Yeah,
Fall turned up.
Yeah.
Power.
Yes.
I haven't got around to
That
Power yet.
Kanan, man, that drank something. Well, Kanan, that's what's on now. That's what we're looking at. Hopefully, what's the other one? Tommy one and what else? With Power Book 2.
Yeah.
Hopefully that they do something with that. Cause we falling out. I don't know. Is it the Power Book 2 with Tariq? That's good. With Tommy one, I don't know. I don't like how that. I don't know. The Power in general is good. Tune in on that. That's on Hulu too. Well, Hulu and Stars, right?
Stars, yeah.
What else is out there before we wrap it up? The Halloween coming out. That's gonna be good.
Halloween coming out.
Did you see Orphan?
No, I didn't see.
That's a
Orphan.
good one.
I watched the first Orphan, the new one.
The first kill. You seen
Yeah,
it?
yeah, I watched
What
it.
you think
I
about
thought
it?
it was actually good.
Yeah.
I liked it.
It
It was a bit different.
I went to see Bullet Train because last week was that $3 day, the Regal. It was pretty good.
Who started that one?
It's Brad Pitt.
The Brad Pitt drink. Okay.
Had money in it.
Did he have a big role?
Yeah, he was the main guy.
Oh, okay. Yo, he getting deals,
Yeah,
boy.
Bad Bunny getting money,
Getting
man.
them deals.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's doing while I'm on stage. I'm playing. You know what I mean?
Nah, bro, I seen that. I'm like,
Yeah,
holy shit.
boy, he on
Yo, what
stage.
the hell? I ain't gonna question that, but
The only one that piqued my interest as far as movies though is The Invitation. I don't know if you guys seen the.
Yes.
Bro, we went to the movies to see that, dude.
That was good.
You
And
liked
I
it?
didn't. Yeah. You ain't like it? Cause I didn't
She's-
see the
It's
trailer.
for girls.
The thing is, I didn't
Oh,
really
okay.
watch the trailer, so I just went into it just
Why?
blind to what was happening. So I didn't suspect it being, that type of movie. I was caught off guard.
I mean, it's entertaining to a certain extent, but you know how it's gonna go. Like, that's what people saying, and now people that does reviews on YouTube and things like that, they always say like, stop watching trailers because they pretty much tell you the whole movie like off the rip. Like it shows you.
Yeah.
Some directors don't know how to do trailers right. Clearly.
Yeah.
But nope. That was a good movie.
I kept hearing opposite of that.
Listen. If you like science and you are somewhat, like you have to be open minded in the alien situations.
Okay.
You have to be open minded.
A lot of people, every like review I've seen was, I'm confused.
It's
They didn't get
confusing.
it.
Yeah.
It's confusing.
They didn't get
Yeah,
it.
you
Well,
just
Jordan
gotta
Peele makes you
watch
think.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta watch it yourself to get like the full detail of it,
Exactly.
and then watch the reviews and stuff
I'm gonna
after
check
the
it out.
fact.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
definitely check it out. Yeah, definitely check
because
it
I
out.
usually like Jordan Peele movies.
Mhm.
Actually, she's a pretty good director. So, but I'll check it out because I'm hearing things. So, but I gotta find out for myself to
Right.
understand it.
Alright, good pod. Shout out to Tyler who ain't here because he had to work, but he ain't tell us till like the day before.
It's
Shout out
Football
to-
Sunday.
Football Sunday.
Let's go. It's a holiday, baby.
Right,
Football
right.
back.
Alright, y'all have a good weekend. We
Yeah.
out. Peace.
Bye.